If I get the waypoint over there, it's gonna be safe forever. Okay, sweet. And now, let's go here. There's a Darude, there's a Darude sandstorm going on here, guys. I'm slowly dying. Ow, ow, ow. Slowly dying in the sandstorm. Oh my god, I slowly died. I totally died. This kind of sucks. Well, I died. Apparently I fell into these sand dunes. I didn't realize that I did. Oh well, alright then. I guess there's gotta be a way for me to cross it instead of doing that. No, Thamriyell. Yeah, that was awful of me. Alright, well at least we got this thing. We can get through like this. Oh, sweet, there we go. That's how we do it. Alright, so we actually do gotta use the elements of the environment to get through places. That makes sense, I guess. Oh, it's a nice little quaint little desert house with a tunnel in the background, or in the back. Should we check over here? No, there's a spot over there. I don't feel like dealing with spiders, not today. But then, how will we get Nolan North into every game? I have no idea. Nolan North, oh, is he a voice actor? I think so, I have no idea. So where do we go? Good thing you grabbed the waypoint. There's an achievement for staying in the quicksand for like 20 seconds. Yeah, I'm not gonna stay in the quicksand like ever, if possible. So Snow, what do we do? Oh, that's what we do. Okay, I didn't even see the merchant guy. Let's interact with him. This merchant has a single stab wound in his chest. Well, that sucks. Let's see, let's continue going forward and searching here. Search the mine to try to find the Mister of Peace before the saboteur pursuer does. I think we go this way for the mine. Yeah, there we go. There's a mine shaft right there. Well, from a streaming standpoint, it definitely helps me when NPCs can talk. Yes, from a streaming and in general immersion standpoint, I prefer when characters have voice rather than having to read it out. I mean, like, imagine if Skyrim didn't have any voice acting whatsoever. It'd be kind of boring. Obviously, yeah, it's going to be a major budget when it comes to MMOs, but if Skyrim didn't have voice acting, I'm pretty sure a lot of people would not be really that interested. Nolan North is voice acting Mordemoth and Heart of Thorns. Oh, I have no idea who Mordemoth is. Yeah, Gilmore, you gotta understand. Actually, first of all, welcome to the stream. I think that's like the first stream I see you at. Second of all, I don't really know a lot about like the characters and names for expansion stuff. Granted, I play a lot of games. I'm getting myself a little more and more immersed into the Guild Wars 2 universe as I'm catching up with Season 2 stuff, but later on when I learn about Mordemoth, I'll definitely know exactly what you're talking about. Listen, I don't want any trouble. I saw what happened to that merchant. You're talking about the dead merchant we found in town, aren't you? Yes, I was there when we sold supplies to one of these Zelophites, and not an hour later he turns up dead, killed just for crossing paths with the man. Please, we're trying to find the Zephyr right before the merchant's killer can catch up with him. Yeah, sure, he was in a hurry to get himself out of town. It looked like the Zephyrites were heading west, out toward Perbend Canyon. It sounded like he was fleeing to the canyon. Thank you. Alright. The one of the absorbed magic that came from Zaitan and has become more powerful. Oh, he's an Elder Dragon. Okay, Mordemoth. You know what? Every single complicated ass name that sounds very dragonish, I'm just gonna say that's a dragon from now on, because that seems like as a pattern. Zaitan, Mordemoth. Next thing we're gonna get Grangarmore or something. I have no idea. Gonna get something along the lines of that. I guess we should probably cross the sand dunes, right? Yeah, I think we should probably cross the sand dunes here. Crossing sand dunes and getting attacked by scorpions. Just what I want to deal with. Ow, scorpion, please stop. Just want to get past you. Don't want to deal with any of your business. So let's keep on going. We gotta go this way. Got a bunch of scorpions to deal with here, but let's get past all of them. This little town was once covered in vines. Well, I'm glad it's an actual town now. Paper scraps. I can hardly see anything through the desert. As we approach the battleground, we stop conversing about anything non-essential to our survival. We're too exhausted to do anything but plod onward. It's as if the wind, sun, and weather were conspiring to slow our progress. I'm gonna try to kill this thing without looking at it. You know, it's running away. Screw you. Screw scorpion thing. Continue reading. The words have mostly faded from exposure, but angry scrolling in the margin in unique handwriting in a single word, him. This new handwriting matches the saboteur's. How would we know that? I guess we know handwriting. We're handwriting specialists. I'm gonna grab this. Let's get past all this desert stuff and get over to the next point. See you later, dude. Alright, see you, gang. Hope you had fun. And if I finish and see that you're still streaming, I'll come by and check you out. Because I haven't been on your stream in a while, and every now and then I just need a break whenever I'm, like, you know, eating dinner or whatever, and just watching somebody else stream. And your streams are very entertaining. Thamriyell the Dragon. That will never happen. An air of solemnity rises the sand of waves like the shimmering of heat, making it difficult to breathe, and this dust mite is attacking me. Let's continue reading. This is where Destiny's Edge confronted the Crystal Dragon, and where our protectors died, defending us from the Elder Kin. I think that thing is dead. I imagine I can see the crystalline remains of her corpse from here. This reads like a page from Zephyr history book. So I guess we're looking for a history book. Let's go ahead and go up and at him. Oh god. I think I did it. Alright, there we go. I like that there's a lot more jumping around in this level. Like in this new zone and stuff. That's actually kind of cool. I'm liking this. This is actually pretty sweet. I'm liking this a lot. But yeah, Thamriyell the Dragon, that will never happen. Probably never. Paper scraps. They forged an alliance with her and led her into the midst. They guided her legacy as long as they could. But sadly, the race was not to live forever. Continue reading. Destiny decided otherwise, and thus the force was passed to my ancestors. We hid ourselves away for hundreds of years, helping her as we could and keeping her secret. The link is faded, and the rest of the page continues to the next legible segment. And just keep going with this, and we're done. We apparently figured something out. Let's accept all this, and where do we go? We go over here, I think. Yeah, we go jump over here. Do-do-do. And enter the instance. Prepare to enter cornered. Whoa. Now this actually looks like a canyon. I like that. I can actually see the canyon paintings and stuff. Hey, look at that. This place is a lot nicer without this stupid sandstorm in your eye. I love this. And there's a little critter. Frostbite. Alright, Tammy, what you got for us? Nice timing. I was about to have the Scruffy punch us away through this wine gate. I won't stand in your way. Go for it. Have fun with that. Nice.
Is it here? It must be here. Somewhere. No.
There he is. Stop.
Hello. Oh god. Let's go ahead and attack him from the side. That's what I'm gonna do. There we go. More shatter. Oh, now he's invulnerable. I think so. Alright, so protect Scruffy over here. Alright, Scruffy, go for it. Break down some wines for me, buddy. Out of range? Are you kidding me? No way I'm out of range. There we go. He's almost dead. There we go. Finally! God, one of the most frustrating bosses ever. So far. Thus far. So what do we do? He's dead, right? And there's Master Peace over there. Oh, there they are. Got the pressure plate puzzle on the Warframe with randoms. The torture.
I'm sorry you got involved in my troubles.
Why was he after you?
He started losing his mind on the ship.
Armor
He's
and
the one who sabotaged it, you know.
Yes, we know. Did he want revenge on you for something?
No. He wanted me to give him power.
accelerate.
Great power that he couldn't handle. I refused. He could not let it go.
Will you come back now? We can escort you.
No. My journey has only just begun. You will tell my people that I am well, and that I continue onward?
Yeah, sure, we'll tell them. Won't they ask where you're going?
No. Those who don't know my voice know enough not to. Be well. I'm glad our paths crossed today.
Speak with Marjorie. We should check his body. I don't know everything there is. I want to know everything there is to know about him. He came through prosperity. Maybe some of us should go back there, see who else saw him. Great idea. Maybe he had said something about us. He had said something to someone there. Yeah, good idea. You never know. We still don't know why he was so intent on killing the Master of Peace. I have to confess, his insane rambling reminded me uncomfortably of Scarlet. Me too, actually not really. Do you think he was an ally of hers? It's possible, but he didn't mention her specifically. I've got a bad feeling about this. I was deeply unnerved by him. All I could think about was Scarlet and Lion's Arc. What if Scarlet was the tip of the iceberg?
Accelerating.
Search for clues on him. Liama's hair and a few bits of straws are tucked to Aaron's clothes, as if he slept in a barn of animal pen recently. Let's see. Prosperity has some farms animals. I should talk to someone there. We go. Let's see. A slip of paper is sticking out of a pocket. Look at it. This piece of paper is torn. The lettering is frantic and only partially legible. Let's keep reading it. The left half of the paper is missing, but the remaining piece says, "Leader will die. The rest will fall in line. We will not fail. The rest is unreadable." Well then, can't really figure out anything else. Around time, Marjorie develops an uncertain distrust of Salvari. All right. Dabina, you got that look in your eye. What do you need? Information on a Salvari who lived here. I wouldn't say she lived here, just came and went. Moved equipment through here. She got into her room and wouldn't come out for days, sometimes weeks. You know who she was? Some engineer with obsession over all over her. As far as I know, she never said more than 3 words to anyone, and only when she needed food or supplies. What was she doing here? No idea. There were others around who know more about her. Gotta talk to more people? Just this person next to her. That came out of nowhere. I'm fine. I'm asserting the situation. What do you need? I just want directions, actually. I'm just gonna go ahead and skip all this dialogue. I'm gonna say way too much. I just want to move on to the actual story part. So I'm guessing this is her Prosperity's ministry. Alright, let's do this. Are you gonna rage? Viridiana, I'm not gonna rage, but it's just one of those frustrating things that just, I don't know, it's just something that gotta be dealt with, and I wish I didn't have to deal with it right now, because it just takes away from the time I could be exploring the story and going further with the story. Guess I'll break down the door? I wanted to break down the door so bad. Talk to Tammy, Brian, Tammy, and Rex. Let's talk to them real quick. God, I can't talk because of the stupid wine. There we go. Seriously, we don't have a key. I say bust it down. Not so quick. Let me talk to Rox and Brown first. I'll be completely fine with busting the thing down. What are we waiting for? We'll shoot Scarlet, who was in here. I heard, but we have to be careful. It could be a trap. You stand back. I'll break it down. No, Bram, not so fast. What does Rox say? I'll ask her. Let's talk to Rox. I know what you're thinking, because I'm thinking it too. This scaly Salvari was Scarlet. Exactly, but are we sure? Who else could it be? It all adds up. Apparently, I don't know who Scarlet is. So what do you want to do about it? The door is going to be trapped. See, examine the door. Let's see what we can do with the door here. A crackle of magic creates a steady hum around the door. It's locked and the threat is clear. It's how best to approach it. I guess we just gotta break down the door. Let me go to my greatsword and use it to break it down. Waiting for friends to group. The whole thing came out like last year. I still should have I feel like it should have been fixed. Why did it explode? Magic. Is that a Bollywood? I don't know. Subtract all of the items, see a scrap of paper with handwriting.
All clear.
I remember when I walked in here, the shelf was not here before that. So this is new. Wait for your friend to regroup. Are they not coming in? Guys.
Stand guard.
Oh no, they are coming in here.
Come on, Bram. Accelerating.
They're just taking forever. God, Tammy's so tiny. Good God, you are freaking tiny. God, what happened to you? I mean, I'm a giant compared to her. Jeez. Bram, you got something? Nope, you got nothing.
There's the power.
So what are we waiting for?
Looks like the villagers were right. Scarlet was here.
The dust in here is thick. Means plants are all but dead. She definitely hasn't been here in a long time. Look, look, look! This is a historical find!
Careful now. You'll pop a gasket.
She hasn't been here in a very long time. This, oh, and that! Great Clark!
Great Glarg.
Sorry. I didn't know you spoke Ettin.
What is
What do you
this
say we
place?
break open some of these crates? One good whack with my mace.
No, no, no! Be careful. You could destroy something extremely valuable.
We should probably report this find to somebody. Ellen Keel, perhaps?
No, no, are you crazy? You can't tell anybody. They'd come and take it all away. I need time.
You need time. You don't need to be digging in this old
Accelerate.
junk.
It is not junk.
Scarlet's dead. Let's let sleeping dragons lie.
I found something interesting over here.
Which fun. Look at this book and then tell me what you think. Okay, we got a book over here. Let me read that. The Nature of Dragons by Ogden Stonehealer. Read more. Or should I say the dragons of nature? Yes, dragons have long been thought to be much part of Tyria as the sun, moon, land, and seas. No one, not even the dwarves, know how long they've been here. The Jotun and the Norn both have lingering stories passed down through the generations about the last rise of the dragons. Let's keep going. Most scholars give these tales little credit, unfortunately, as so much time has passed. It was over 10,000 years ago that the dragons had last returned to the slumber. The one thing that I like about Guild Wars 2 is how dragons are not just a being, they're more of an entity that's part of the nature of this game. Like Zaitan is not just, a scaly dragon that has a lot of magic, he's literally a force and embodiment of what an undead is, which is what I like. Hey Ken here, welcome to the stream. No, this happened about 3 years ago when I stopped playing. See, this is what I deal. Well, this is what I want to do. I want to be in the story and explore the story, not deal with a bunch of ads that limit me from being able to continue with it. Anyway, let's talk to Gasmir, see what she says. Isn't it fascinating? We heard dragon stories all our lives, but they're usually fairy tales or stories intended to keep your children from misbehaving. I never thought of them as part of nature. They are ancient dragons after all. I like that. I like this take on dragons. If this is any indication, Scarlet reaches the dragons started early. I wonder what it was that attracted her to study them. Their power, perhaps. It seems to be a theme with her. Yes, you're probably right, but she wanted knowledge too. Answers to life's biggest questions. She seemed to have recognized early on that the dragons were part of something more, something
She
universal.
must have been young when she was here. It looks like she was still a student.
I will have a more distinct conclusion later, but my preliminary assessment is that, yes, we're seeing remnants of her early years.
Okay, so what do we do here?
How long ago would you say Scarlet was here? It looks like she was already studying ley lines.
Not surprising. She was well ahead of her peers. We Asura have been studying them for decades.
But you didn't know much about them.
They are elusive.
Is this what I think it is? It looks like ley lines. What do you think?
Yeah, look at the drawings. Tell me what you think. What have we got here? Oh, this drawing over here.
My fur is crawling.
This handwritten image is more symbolic than literal. It shows the world as a machine with various moving parts. The pale tree sits at the heart. Guessing the tree has something to do with this. Though crude, it's strangely beautiful, don't you agree? Do you think Scarlet made it? Probably. Scarlet seems like a kind of meticulous, engineering, technical kind of person that looks at details of things, and probably that's what she was studying, is the details of how things are and how the dragons are connected to the greater power of everything. Remember that drawing? I'll make sure to remember that. Tyria, if you are Sabari, the pale tree is at the center. Didn't I hear that Scarlet strangled the pale tree in some vision she had? She definitely had a love-hate relationship with the pale tree.
You think she was evil back then?
She was misunderstood. Accelerating.
She had to have always been evil. You don't suddenly turn evil overnight.
What about the branded they did? They got corrupted.
Good point.
What am I doing here? Try pressing F here.
Hey, watch it with that tail.
Inspect a partially disassembled stream monitor. Oh, this thing.
Oh, it's a steam minotaur!
Ow! Do you mind?
Inside voice, please, Tiny.
Timmy, you sound like a harpy.
Yeah, but did you see?
I see.
You're not even looking!
Why is she hobbling over so much? I don't know, maybe she has like an injury or something. Well, I have to admit it, I'm a bit disappointed. This steam creature is crude at best. Look at the way its gears are seated, and the primitive configuration of its mechanical structure. Yes, I see. You must remember that this was her early work. But I was making golems like that when I was still a toddler. She's a Sylvari, we're Asura. There are inherent differences, you know? I suppose she gets some credit because she never was a toddler. Very astute of you.
No one's ever going to be able to decipher Scarlet's chicken scratchings.
Guess not. I know this door gotta break down because...
Sir and googly mook anyway. These symbols and things make me nervous.
Those are alchemagical symbols. I'm not exactly sure what they mean either, but I'll figure it out with time.
Okay, talk to Rox. Alright, Rox, what you got for us? This looks like it was her diary. Take a look and tell me what you think. See, there's the diary over here. Alright, let's go and open it up. The whole thing came out like last year. Oh yeah, I already read the chat. Let's see, dear diary, what longhand is for the birds. I've discovered a device of Asuran origin that will allow me to record my journal from this point forward. Do not think that I'm ungrateful to you, but I must continue to evolve at every moment. The future awaits us all, and I plan to be amazing when it comes. Oh God, this will be my last entry as an ink-splattered student. Starting tomorrow, I'm a researcher, an engineer, a visionary. I confess to a mixture of fear and excitement. I believe I've found one of these mythical ley lines, and if I can study it, well, my understanding of Tyria's inner workings will increase in leaps and bounds. Who knows what the future will hold? Alright, so learning a little bit more about her. Rox, what do you got for us? I've never been very magic-minded, and both Ahmad and Scarlet were crazy. To think you could see the whole of the world in one moment, it's ridiculous. Perhaps it's true, the mind is a powerful tool. Yep, and some people don't use theirs enough. Wishful thinking won't get you through it.
To go. I've got more important things to do.
You do maybe, but I don't. This is the biggest day of my life. Look at all this Scarlet paraphernalia.
I agree with Bram.
You would. Look, you guys can go, but I'm not leaving. I need to document all this. I can use this to write the thesis that will make me famous.
I don't know.
She'll be okay. She's in a village. She's got a golem.
I guess it'll be okay. We'll be back for you later, Squeak. If you run into any trouble, find a Zephyrite. They can be trusted.
I will. Now stop worrying and let me get to work.
Let's
I like
get out of here,
her.
Bram. Between the dust and the weirdness, I'm done.
You be careful, kid. We'll be back later.
So what are we doing, Marjorie? Are we going through?
Ready. Let's go.
I guess we're just gonna leave it alone.
Stay out of trouble. We'll be back soon.
Alright, let's talk to her before we leave. Hang on a second. There's mention here of a miner who found the ley line hub that Scarlet was looking for. I wonder if she is still here. Maybe you could go see. She's a Nord named Tosca. What are you going to do? I'm staying here. Do you realize the historical significance of this find? Not to mention the salvage rights. I'll be writing papers, treaties, and dissertations on these until I'm 80. I'll stay and be co-author, but I have more pressing matters. Perfectly acceptable. While I'm disappointed not to have such name such as yours tied to my research, I'm confident that I can handle this on my own. You may, of course, seek my guidance at any point. I appreciate the offer. Though you haven't advanced your research since winning the SNAF prize, I'm sure you could have much offered to me. So what do you think Scarlet was doing here? My developing belief is that she found a ley lines hub somewhere in this area. All the evidence points to it. I'm quite sure she was performing research at it and on it. It's so exciting. I hope we'll find it.
Scruffy, I need my supplies.
Talk to Tosca the miner. See if you can find over there. Nope, we gotta exit the area. Okay then. This is kind of cool. This is progressing to be like a more and more interesting story, like the actual story part. This area itself, I could really care less about. Like less. I don't care. I'm just leaving. I'm just going. Okay, Tosca the miner is gonna be in the mines. Oh wait, we gotta go through the mines. Dang it. Alright, run through the mines, running through the mines. Not dealing with ads, just running through the mines. Don't wanna deal with anything, just running through the mines. I wanna talk to Tosca, just running through the mines. There is Miner Tosca. I don't care about the event can suck it. I don't really care about the event. You okay there? You lost? No, I'm looking for a miner named Tosca. I have questions about the Leyline's hub. He found her. That's what this strange Savari female called the pocket of magical energy I tapped when I was digging out the waste beyond town. You don't want to go anywhere near that. Maybe, but I'd like to know the story. I was mining copper and broke through into an inner chamber in the rock. Suddenly, a bright light blinded us all. We didn't go any deeper, too dangerous, but changed the direction of our digging. You told Savari woman about this? Yes, and you should have seen her light up. It was as if I was Tix and Tox delivering a special toy just for her. Out west of town, but that tunnel caved in just after I told the Savari what we found. Are we getting attacked? I think so. I've always suspected that she collapsed in and dug her own way in. She'll find her and ask about it. Can't, she's dead. Well, she's dead. She's dead, we can't do anything about it.
I know a good use for this.
I think we completed the first event. Oh, we did. Nice. Alright then, well that's kinda cool. There we go, got my reward.